a lot of bed bugs. I got you. Dusty, I know better than that. You're a bins queen. You're just trying to make it so I don't go to the bins. Don't worry. I'm not going to come up to your bins. Don't worry. YouTube just quit on me. Yeah. I don't know what the deal is. I just restarted it. It should be working. Should be working now. Boop. Should be working now. All right. Lots of name brand stuff. Wear the gloves. People are nice. So yeah, for sure. So been to the bins, I don't know, probably, 10 to 20 times. And I enjoy the thrill of the hunt, but it's very cutthroat. And I really like to look at shoes there, but I feel like shoes are getting more and more popular there. So it's tough to get shoes. You literally have one really good shoe and you see someone else have it. They'll just put it in their cart, and they're the people that stay there all day. They know you're not going to stay there all day, so you'll leave. Sometimes I'll just buy the half a shoe just to make them mad. How much per pound? What is it, Dusty, here in Indy? It's probably like $1.78, something like that. $1.78, $1.79. I got a handful of listings not getting any views. Good title, good pics, any price, any idea. So, Tanner, I actually never look at views. So I don't know. I never ever look at views, but if you have good photos, your price is very competitive, and the title's good, you should be able to sell it. It just depends on how long it takes. February is a slow month. Are you sending out offers? Is it on multiple platforms? All the different things to try to get it sold. 179 here in Indy. Gary's 189. 184 in Delaware. Yeah, so usually under $2. I know someone in here is going to be like, oh, in Cali, it's so expensive. I'm also going to the bins every week to find good stuff. But here in Canada, it's $2.40. Dang, $2.40. Yeah. Me being petty, I'll buy one shoe. See? Yep. See you, Dusty. All right, good morning, Kevin. Good morning. Yes, working good. We're going to live thrift. I don't know. I could live thrift. I don't know when. And I don't know what platform to live thrift on now. If I do it on TikTok, then I can upload it later on onto Facebook and YouTube. This I bought recently. I priced it kind of low because the comps weren't great. And I'm like, you know what? Football season's a ways away, so I can just get rid of it now. I sold it for $21.99. So not a bad deal. I paid $5 for it. It's just a Nike Texas. Nike can have some good stuff in it, guys. Don't pass up Nike. $1.99 in Virginia. There you go. So $21.99. Not promoted. Also, if you're try promoting your listings. If you're on eBay having trouble, try promoting. Promoting my listings has really increased my sales. eBay is not paying me to say that either. Let's go into Sam. Okay. Found Polo Ralph Lauren men's pants and women's Prada wool blend pants yesterday. Let's go. Prada sells really good. Their pants, men's and women's, sell really, really well. There you go. Good morning. Good morning. So if you're just now joining on Facebook and YouTube, we had a little mess up over there. Packing some stuff. Talked about earlier. The last week of February. February is usually one of the slower months for me of the year. So looking forward to March starting. And that's when you really want to be listing your golf, your shorts, your polos, your swim trunks, all that stuff. I mean, obviously a lot of people just list what they have. But if you have a lot of inventory that's that season, start listing it. Speaking of golf, here's a Roebuck. This sold in less than 24 hours for $49.99. Roebuck, it's black, just plain black, no crazy print or anything. It's a 3XL. Sold for $49.99. How do I get seen on eBay? You can promote your listings. That's one way you can get seen. Really good thumbnail picture, your first picture that people see. Good title. Those sorts of things are things you can do. Send out offers, all those things. You doing live in Poshmark? No, I don't do live selling in Poshmark. Nope. Good morning, Audra. Thanks for coming in. Granny B, what's up, Granny B? We were talking in K-Way's chat last night. Cindy, good morning. Nick, what's up, Nick? Georgia is loaded with XLT and XB Ralph Lauren. Quite a bit new with tags, too. I've been spoiled on a trip. Nick, you're in Georgia? Dang. Yeah, the South Polo Ralph Lauren, man. The South Polo Ralph Lauren is a thing. That southern look. Okay, Chris. Button-up shirts, gold button blazers, all that sort of thing. Do you list button-down Ralph Lauren year-round? They really aren't seasonal, are they? Yeah, I do list them year-round, but I kind of prioritize. So, for example, if I have a short sleeve that is button like this, Polo Ralph Lauren button, I'll list this one before I list the others. But if I have a fall color one, I'll put that in my winter fall bin. But if I have a summer, like a gingham check that's light blue or purple or Easter colors, I'll list that year round. Do you do returns? If not, will it hurt your eBay? Yes, I do returns, but buyer pays. So I offer returns, but buyer pays returns. So with clothing, they're not going to just wear it for the weekend and then return it on my dime. They have to pay for it. Good morning. Love watching your videos. Thanks, Debbie. Thanks for popping in. I love that you're in here. I've recently received offers that aren't below the minimum offer I've entered when listing the item. Why is it happening? I don't know, Leroy. So on eBay, you can do best offers, and then you can put like, let's say you do $60 listing. You can put best offers. Anything under $40, you automatically decline. I don't know. I never had that issue. Maybe go in and just do a little look through and see if there's something else that's like clicked or something. I've never had that issue. What's up? What's up, nice comps? Happy Monday. Let's make an Amazeballs week. Yeah, I was just talking about how March is the last week of February. March is usually a good month, so let's do it. Audra, been sending lots of gingham check polos to South Carolina. That's Southern boys. They want to look spiffy. Could you please show me how to get a padded flat rate label on eBay? I can't figure out flat rate for the life of me. Thanks for the best. Well, I can't print one out right now because I've already done it. But when you go to, if let's say you sold an item and you want to put it on padded flat rate, there should be an option even before you sell it. There should be an option for priority mail. You click on priority mail, flat rate, then look for padded. It'll just say padded, I think. Good morning, Danny. Good morning, Rick from Greenfield. Found a Todd Snyder Selvage black denim jeans this weekend. Yes, Todd Snyder Selvage is a good seller. Look out for those. A lot of times they'll just say TS. You don't really know what that stands for. Todd Snyder. Good. Speaking of returns, what do you think they do with the worn and return and stain damage? What do you think they'll do? Have worn it and returned it, stain and damage? You have buyer, or you have seller protection. So someone returns something not in the way that you sent it to them, you can do a partial refund and start a case with eBay. And you'll just send pictures and stuff to eBay and resolve it that way. This sold via promoted listings, and it sold with a nifty offer. So sold promoted on eBay, and then it sold for $21.60, which I mean I don't sell anything for $21.60. So nifty sent out an offer in the background because it's automation. This is just a Jordan, just a zip Jordan jacket, lightweight jacket. I paid $5.99 for it. Sold it for $21.60. Jordans can sell pretty well if you get the right items. This is going out ground. Make sure it's going to April. April, we love your month, April. We love your month. Richie Rich, what's up, Richard? What's up, Richard? I told you we watched that movie last week. In the morning before school, the kids would watch TV while they're eating breakfast. And we had Richie Rich on the last week, a few of the mornings. Let's see. That's going out. Like I said, not the best sale, but whatever. $5.99 into 21. It's good. This sold really quick. Very surprised because there was one just like it for about $2 more listed, not sold. So I undercut them and it sold right away, like in less than a day. So this is a Tommy Bahama. Really good print. The problem is, which it's kind of a problem, kind of not. It's got this big emblem on the front. That's a Butler Bulldog. Butler's a college here in Indy. I've talked about that before recently. but it's a smaller school and not well known around the country. So there's not a lot of people like, oh yeah, I'll wear Notre Dame because I root for Notre Dame and I live in California. It's a smaller school. So I didn't think it'd do that great. It sold very quickly for $20. So 5 into 20, Tommy Bahama sells, hashtag KWay shop. That Southwestern jacket is fire. I love that jacket. It's like my favorite. I'm never gonna sell it. What's up, Gladys? How do you remember the price you originally paid for everything? Because our prices our Goodwills are the same. So all of our shirts are $4.99. All of our jeans are $7.99. Pants are $4.99. So you'll see here in a second, I'm going to pack a kids item. Those are all $1.99. So our prices are the exact same across the board. They're not priced different, unless they have some North Faces and stuff that are priced a little higher. To see. Nick, that's what you have to offer returns. eBay will not protect you if you have no returns. Oh, there you go. So Nick says you should offer returns because eBay will not protect you if you have no returns. So you should offer returns. There you go. I've never not offered returns. I've always offered returns, but buyer pays returns. That's what I do. Barbara, good morning. What's up, Sierra? So are you coming up to South Bend? Grail's just sitting on the racks every day. Are they? Jeffrey, maybe I'll do the northwest Indiana loop with Bearded sometime. What's up, Melissa? Thanks for popping in. Yeah, maybe I'll do the northwest loop of Indiana. Also looks like Georgetown. It does look like Georgetown. Very similar. And they're in the same conference now, Georgetown and Butler. This sold via promoted listing, $23.99. Paid $1.99 for this. This is just a little smart wool. Kids, I was going from the men's section through the kids and the women's over to the new carts with the hard goods and shoes. And I saw this sticking out. And I swear, yeah, I saw the little thing sticking out right there, that little color block. And I knew right away it was smart wool. So kids clothing, $23.99. Really good. I don't look through kids clothing a lot, but if it pops out at me and grabs my hand like this one did, I'm gonna pick it up. Yours and KWay's videos are awesome. You're my favorite. Hey, appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yeah, his videos are way better than mine. He looks super sophisticated with his new glasses now, too. What are the top things you're looking for in the kids section? Oh, man. See, I don't go through the kids section. What's up, Kayla? Speaking of, what's up, Kayla? Gosh, Kayla, we need to talk. When your husband, after whatnot shows or late at night, his brain just gets to work and he just throws up everything on Instagram. It's just, oh my gosh. Kids section. So I don't go through the kids section, but when they roll out a new cart, or if I happen to walk through it like this smart wool, I like little sleepies. I actually passed up on some Ralph Lauren stuff last week. There's a hoodie, a color block hoodie. And then anything which I haven't found and know right now is really hot. Anything from the 90s, which you probably know that, Chastity. Anything from the 90s that is like Barney, Teletubbies, any of that sort of stuff is really hot. Oshkosh Bagosh, all that stuff is really hot. Okay. Let me make sure I'm caught up. That Woodson jersey was hanging out in the women's sweaters at 10:30, 11 a.m. A Woodson jersey. There you go. Just starting to thrift kids clothing, collar polo, Ralph Lauren polo. Yeah, I'm going to have to just kind of research it more a little bit. I just know those are heavy hitters. If I see those, I'm going to be looking for them. Smart wool kids. I'm going to be picking it up. Anything from the 90s that's really hot. A lot of that stuff I feel like is going to be found at the bins. This is, I did not know about this brand until KWay, actually. So I'm always learning. I learned about this brand about a year or a year and a half ago from KWay, and I never found it until about a month ago. Turnbull and Asher. Never knew about this brand. How'd I never know about it? I don't know. I never found it. I had to sell this for a little bit cheaper because the person put their initials on it. They put their initials on the cuff, which isn't unheard of. That happens, especially on nice shirts. Sold promoted listing $37.99. Oh, my bad. My bad, Nice Comps. Yes, 90s is hot, especially Gymboree. Ooh, Gymboree. Mid-90s look. Okay, Gymboree. I passed over so much Gymboree. A North Face jacket, kids. There you go. Yeah, Kayla said North Face jacket, kids. Patagonia, kids. Any of that stuff. Any of that REI high-end hiking stuff that they have in kids is hot. Well, I know a lot of people where I live, they buy their kids Patagonia stuff and North Face, and they grow out of it in a year, and they donate it. Turnbull and Asher. Good morning, Jessica. Good morning. Currently talking with Golden Process, which should be worth it. There you go. Scroll up. Big. Learned about Brunelli. Oh, Brunello Cucci. I don't even know how to say it. For me, there you go. Did you find one? Big. Did you find one out there in the wild? Has to be vintage on Gymboree. The Kid Core color black. I know you love that core. That's that Depop lingo. Core. Everything's fisherman core, Gorp core, granny core, all that. Someone was saying Gorp core is kind of going out. Good sale right here. Something normally people probably wouldn't pick up, but the comps are actually decent. These are Cabela's new with tags. Even Cabela's new with tags I wouldn't normally pick up, but I picked these up because they sell for around $20 each, and I sold them for $19.80 a piece. So that was a nifty offer, and they sold via promoted. Paid $5 a piece, so $15 into about $60 minus 20%. And I actually upgraded it to priority because it was $1 more, and I'm like, I'll just use a priority box, and they'll get them quicker. So what I do, the person said, hey, I want to buy all these 3 pairs of pants. What do I do? I always say just buy them all. I will buy the label, and I'll refund the difference in price. The vintage boys like those. Do they? What's up, Amy D? I got your box. How many stops do you make at thrift stores? If I do a 9 to 4 or 9 to 3, I hit about 12, something like that. Thanks for the heart. Meg, thanks for the heart. I need help to list. Oh, man. I need help to list. Kayla, where are you at? I need help to list. Columbia Kids does great for you, Melissa. There you go. Morning all. Stopped in to say what's up. What's up, Maestro? Thanks for coming in. Also, North Face Kids at large X large is good because it's the same women's extra small and small. My wife has bought a few kids. Oh, there you go. So the kids, yeah. So like kids extra large and stuff. It's kind of like shoes. If you have a little bit smaller feet, women can spend a little bit less and buy kids shoes and look the same. Are Dunning golf pants any good? If they're in good condition, I pick them up for $5 and sell them for about $18.99. Dunning golf pants. I actually picked up a couple. I listed them recently, I think. If you go to my eBay, you'll see them. Morning. Does Nifty allow you to set the promoted ad percent? When it recreates, it doesn't promote for me. I have to manually add it. So you can run a campaign. You can run a campaign where everything you list on eBay gets promoted. So even when everything delist and recreates with Nifty, it gets promoted. And also anything you list gets promoted. Is Nifty going to begin listing with Facebook or anywhere else soon? Yes. So supposed to be doing Etsy like ASAP. And I know they put out a post the other day saying that they're going to try to add more like soon. Like they have more in the works. Let me make sure this is going to the right person. It is. Any denim jacket finds? Yeah. It's upstairs though. I just put out a video. I found a Levi's from like the early 90s. It's a different tag though. It's in a short I released yesterday. Do you promote every listing on eBay? Yes. So what I do to help my sales, I promote every listing on eBay at 9%. And then I have Nifty as my cross lister and my automation tool that sends out offers, delist and relist, and then shares on Poshmark. So those are the two things that I do to get more sales. Found new tag Brunello blazer. Tag price was $5,000. No clue what to list it for. Store tag. You'll have to look at comps. Just find something as similar as you can to it, and then price it. It's a blazer, so it's going to be a longer tail item unless you price it cheaper. But if you only paid whatever for it, really cheap, to me, I would just undercut the market and take that money and run. Mine have been healthy. What's been healthy? Not sick. What's not sick? What are you talking about, Desi? Women's. Okay. It's a women's blazer. Good morning, Bobby. What's up? All I can hear is that Sarah McLaughlin song in the back of my head. I will remember you. Now you're all going to be listening to that. I just picked up 2 pair for $1.50. Let's go. eBay 7. Okay, C Rich. 7 eBay this weekend. I never mess with the campaigns. Thanks. Yep, that's what I would do. Add to my title, women's size if good item like boys 16 equals women's medium. That $375 jacket was a kids XL. Women bought it. Okay. So if you want to on the title, you could put women's small, kids extra large on the title. And then when you have to choose the category, you're just going to have to pick what you probably want to pick kids because it is a true kids. But in the title, that's not a bad idea. Just started Nifty. There you go. Went to Mercari and they asked for debit credit card info. Legit, right? Yes. So what they do is they'll ask for that information in case you purchase stuff on Mercari. And then also you'll ask for your bank account and everything so you can deposit stuff into your account. Yeah, it's totally normal. Hello from Jersey. What's up, Jersey? Julie from Jersey. Do you think it's still useful to copy and paste the title in the description? I'm trying to find ways to decrease my listing time. So what I do, I don't copy and paste my title. I just have a description on my phone that I put in all of them. And it's that right there. I just copy and paste it. But a lot of my items I've sold or they're currently listed. So when I sell similar, that's already there. But I just copy and paste my description. And it's kind of like my policies. Thank you for your interest. I take detailed pictures. All my items are generally odor free, non-smoking, free from mildew smell. Colors may appear different on different devices. Basically trying to cover a few more bases. Meg just got a label printer and trying to figure out how to keep track of which label goes on which package. How do you keep it straight? So you bought a label, try to figure out how to keep track which label goes on which package. I'm not sure how to answer that question. I just print my labels and I put it on the package. For example, like this public rec I sold on Poshmark, printed the label and put it with it. So I don't know if I'm reading the question right, but this is a public rec long sleeve shirt. It's got your little hit down here. This sold on Poshmark for $17. So public rec shirt. This was with a few other items. I'm like, I'll just pick it up. I knew it wasn't going to sell for a ton, but I'm like, I'll pick it up. My hands are on it. My denim jacket finds. There you go. You've been having healthy denim jacket finds. Can you talk about how you're grading clothing with their new pre-owned excellent condition, good fair policy? Sure. So everything I pick up is in good to excellent condition. So, for example, I'm gonna pack this and I'll show you. Shoot, that should have gone in a priority. That was a Poshmark sale. It's okay. We'll do Poshmark in a minute. So, for example, this is an Under Armour shirt. I only pick these up. This is a quarter zip, as long as these are not crackled. If these are cracked and crackled, I don't pick them up because they're worn a little bit more. This looks like it's never been worn. So I do either excellent or good. Almost everything I do, actually, I do excellent condition. Sometimes if I get pants and when I'm listing, I look at the picture and it's a little bit discolored, like in the crotch, or there's maybe a wallet mark or something, then I'll change it to good condition. But yeah, I'm not worried too much about that part. Good morning for South Carolina, listening and driving. That's like me. Conway, that's what I do. I listen and drive to people. Let's see. I write on the package name and then I compare it with the label. There you go. So write the name on the package and then compare it with the label. That's a good way to do it. Poshmark, it says what the buyer tag right on the label. I think she's saying when you bulk print on eBay, go back to your sold section. So yeah, what do I do with my eBay? Like what I'm doing right now, I have all my listings that I sold and I pull them in order. I know if I start at the bottom and I pull them in order and I set them out, when I print my labels, they'll start from the top. So like my next should be going to William, and it's going to William. So my label's right here. I just print them out in order all at once. And it is this quarter zip. This sold for $17.99. Again, not buying Under Armour polos, but I am buying these quarter zips. They sell pretty quickly. If you've been watching me the last few weeks, these have been selling pretty quickly. What's up, Know What? I think that eBay update messed up my sales. No sales on Friday and Saturday. Then got 5 on Sunday. Yeah, I don't know. Again, you know what? Ebbs and flows, right? You get 5 in one day and no Friday and Saturday. I just think it's ebbs and flows. Don't look for reasons why. Don't look for reasons why. I can just tell you, I can look back at my 1099s. February is a slow month. January is a good month. Those are the facts that I know, but I never look for reasons why. You'll drive yourself crazy. The label will say how it's being shipped, but also you should be getting emails from the platforms that tell you which items sold and provide you with the label. There you go. Poshmark on a link to where you can print your labels on eBay. There you go. Mike's helping you out. Tommy Bahama silk shirt sold this weekend. Spring items, pinup girl with margarita all over print. That's a good one, C. Rich. Yeah. All over print, Tommy Bahama silk. That's what you want to look for. I wish I had your knowledge on clothing. I'm learning, but I'm leaving so much money there to thrift. I live in pretty rich suburb of Toledo. Just wish I was able to spot stuff faster. It comes with times, James. It comes with time. I didn't get it overnight either. I really, really, really studied and just soaked in like a sponge as much as I could. And the way I did it was watching YouTube videos, thrift hauls. They didn't have people going live like this back when I started, but thrift hauls and all that sort of stuff. I just soaked it in. Just soaked it in as much as I could. Yep, I looked at my monthly history too. February's lower historically. No worries. Keep going. There you go, Meg. See? 2 of us. February's just always lower. It has less days too, but that's not why it's lower. AG pants. These have a houndstooth pattern to them. See a little houndstooth pattern? They're not jeans, they're pants. They sold for $19.99. I paid $4.99 for these. And these are going out ground. So $4.99 and $19.99. Buyer pays shipping. Thanks, you're welcome. Did you have to go into your store and update your clothing prices individually to the new eBay clothing standards? I think my wife got ours done. She did it listing by listing. I haven't. No, I actually haven't touched. Guys, do you know? So when they did the change, I haven't gone in and touched anything, and I'm selling stuff like normal. All I did was on Nifty, I did a full sync, and I think it changed everything to good condition on Nifty. I don't know if it did it on eBay too, but on Nifty, it changed everything to good condition when you did a full sync. So I didn't have to go individually and do it. I might have missed an answer, but I'm trying to go back and revise the updated condition setting. It does not give the new choices. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't updated my listings. I don't know. I'm still selling stuff, so I don't even know if you have to go back. Maybe it's just going forward you do it. I honestly don't know. That would be, think about those people with stores that have 25,000 items. I'm sure like Tech and Sports Old Store. I mean, they probably did something where it just automatically leaves it alone or whatever. I haven't updated everything just on new listings. Me too. What is Nifty? Nifty is my cross lister and it's the automation tool. So I'm going to cross list all my items, and it's now a spreadsheet. It keeps all your analytics for your taxes and everything. It's a cross lister, does all your automation for you. So it does your send offers on all platforms. On Poshmark, it shares your closet. and it recreates your items, so it keeps your stores fresh. It's the best cross-listing automate. It's all in one spot. It's the best by far. So if you're using something different, promise you'd go to Nifty, you'd be like, it's the best. I have a link in my link tree or on sourceupfinds.com if you want a 7-day free trial. Thankful we only have 590 in our store. I don't think you're gonna have to go back and do it all. I'm still selling stuff, so I don't know. These are Levi's new with tags. They sold for $29.99 via promoted listing, and they were size 46 by 32. I spent $7.99 on these. I remember I bought these with Bearded. Good morning, Sophia. Class time. Accidentally sold a women's shirt as men's. The buyer submitted a return request as doesn't fit. Ooh, you got lucky. I haven't accepted because they needed to select incorrect description so they can pay return shipping. Can the buyer change the reason? Listen, if they put doesn't fit, usually that means they have to pay return shipping. So if a person buys an item from me and it says doesn't fit, they have to pay return shipping usually. So double check that. I thought you used Auto Posture. Auto Posture is Nifty. Auto Posture changed their name to Nifty. Nothing's different. Same company, same everything. They just didn't want to make it sound so Poshmarky. They changed it so it's more universal since they're adding more platforms and all that sort of stuff. So Nifty is Poshmark for any confusion out there. You've taught me lots, thanks, about polo dress shirts. Do you buy one that says U.S. Polo Association, obviously older, the horse is stitched in blue? No. Anything U.S. Polo Association, I do not buy. U.S. Polo Association is not Ralph Lauren. I don't buy those. Ever, ever, ever. Even for $1, for a quarter, I don't. If someone gave them to me, I wouldn't take them. If you get a chance, can you show us how to create the campaign for the promoted listings? I did it, but it's not populating when I put up the new listing. Thanks. In some of my older lives, I've showed that how to do it. Just if you want to do it manually for a second, but I'd have to go back through the campaigns. I haven't done that in a minute through my campaign. Do you wash or disinfect your clothing before shipping them? If so, what disinfect do I use? I don't. And you probably watch a lot of channels. I don't wash or clean any of my clothing because everything I pick up is odor-free and free of stains and smells and actually pet hair. There's a new pair of 511 tactical pants the other day at the thrift store covered in cat hair, and I left it there. They were new with tags, left them there. I've been picking up in sales in the last 4 days. There you go. Picking up sales. College spring break is the first week of March, everybody. Just so you know. This was a Nifty sale. Sold for $19.80. Someone took a best offer. LL Bean. Again, River Driver. I think I showed one of these last week too. Has the perforation on the inside layer. They have wool. They're good. They're good. I usually sell these for right around 20. Besides, oh, Mike, what's up? Besides Surfs, K-Way, Caleb sells, go to eBay and look through sold items in the category you're interested in. Then set the minimum price to $25, and it'll show you things that have sold for over that amount. There you go. If you're looking for new items, there you go. If you're looking for items to sell, go to sold comps men's and look for items that sell over $25, and that'll give you an idea of what to be looking out for. If you want more content. Yeah, $19.50 for this, paid $4.99. Okay, so the old eBay Audra says eBay. She thinks eBay said the old listings are grandfathered in. It makes sense. It makes sense because I haven't updated anything and I'm making sales. All my listings went to good condition no matter what. There you go. There you go. eBay. Okay, you guys. Oh my gosh, I'm a little bit behind you. Okay, you guys got all that. What about Chaps Ralph Lauren? Chaps Ralph Lauren, I pick up almost none. So I'll show you real quick. Sorry, TikTok. eBay. We're gonna go to eBay. I'm gonna show you real quick. Chaps Ralph Lauren. So men's Chaps Ralph Lauren. I'm going to go to sold comps. Boop. sold. And I'm going to go to use condition. And then I'm going to filter from highest priced, highest to lowest. So this is what's going to tell you that sells for the most with chaps. So it's going to be these sweaters, stuff like that. Some of these long coats that are like cashmere and stuff. But look, just on the first page of Chaps Ralph Lauren, you're at the bottom, you're at $100. So out of the 3,000 that I've sold, already on the first page, you're at 1,000. So you're looking pretty much right here. Some of these blazers and stuff, which I don't pick up. There's a Chaps. It's a unique sweater that will sell. A unique sweater. I don't pick up almost any Chaps Ralph Lauren. This is a denim shirt with a lining, a blanket lining. Yeah. So these long coats look like they sell okay. A unique sweater. So when it comes to chaps, vintage chaps, I'm only looking for like unique sweaters, stuff like that. This is a madras, so it has the patchwork, unique sweater, denim. So yeah, most chaps, big chaps, print, most chaps I pass up on. But that's how you look up. So like Chaps Ralph Lauren, what should I be looking for? I just did that quick little search. Type in what you're looking for, sold, do a highest price to lowest, and then just look through the first few pages and you'll see. What's up, Conspiracy? What's up? Love your YouTube shorts. Hey, appreciate it. A lot of energy in there. A lot of energy. Ever sell a vintage Burberry peacoat? Would you pick one up? A cheap price. Yes. Vintage Burberry peacoats sell really well. They sell well, especially if it's a cheap price. Okay. Here's a brand. Last eBay sale. Then we have Poshmark. This is the brand that K-Way just talked about in his recent video on YouTube. If you haven't watched it, it's Bolos for Jeans. This is a brand I've only found it this one time, and it sold this week. Victos? I don't know. But look for that one right there. And this sold for, I took a best offer of $48. Paid $5.99. Sold Polo Jeans Company bib overalls in one day for $85. Paid $6. Let's go. US or Polo Jeans Company. Vintage jean company. Bib overalls. That's cool. How much do you think new? I'm really sure. I've never heard of that brand, Ross. Never heard of that brand. Vico seems, yeah. So the first time I've ever found it, comps look great. Very heavy. The reason I picked it up, you know, our jeans are hung like this. And I saw they were very thick and heavy duty. Then I saw how they were stitched up here in the work. I'm like, those are quality. Have the pockets right here. YKK tab. Everything was quality. I'm like, those are worth the money. Looked them up and they were. These are going out ground. They're really heavy and thick. So I'm going to put these in like a thicker eBay bag. Thicker eBay bag. Never seen them in yellow. Yeah, they're like just khaki color. It was Polo Jean Company, Ralph Lauren branded. Yeah, Polo Jean Company. What you're looking for like that, a lot of Y2K denim. Polo Jean Company. Again, that's one of those brands that you just want to go on eBay, look up Ralph Lauren Polo Jean Company, and look at sold, and then list or put them on there from highest to lowest, and look at the first few pages. You'll have an idea of what to look for when you do that. All right, Poshmark sales. We already did the one, which was that Public Rec that sold for $17. A pair of cool pants. These are one of my favorite pairs of cool to pick up, are the Stealth with these convertible pants. So they're shorts when you need them and they're pants when you need them. And they'll say the Stealth on them. These are some of my favorite to pick up. They always sell really well. Always sell really well. Do you know if Nifty has an area to get receipts or just have to print from your payment method for taxes? Nifty has an area to get receipts. I don't know about get receipts. There's an area where you can put in your cost of goods. Like if you're looking to put in your cost of goods from your receipts, there's an area for that on the analytics. Sold 2 Robert Graham dress shirts over the weekend. New with tags, 3XL, $50 and $9 sold. So happy, paid $7.99 each. Robert Graham dress shirts, yes. Check this one out. I just had this. I had to, so I was listing it, and there was one a lot like it, and it was silk and cotton. And I'm like, shoot, I forgot to take a picture of the tag, and mine's just cotton. But this Robert Graham just crazy print. So it's just cotton, so I have to continue listing that. It's in my, I need to put this in a priority. It's in my drafts. Like a yearly report for taxes or what they spent on Nifty last year. Bree, still trying to understand that question. Hi, Johnny. Viori's good. How to make your photo setup? Yes. So Christy asked, do I have a video on how to make my photo setup? I do. The one I know for sure, it's on YouTube. It's on my YouTube channel, and it's maybe like 12 down, and you'll see a picture of Lowe's in the background, and it'll say like DIY. But yeah, there's a picture of how I made my photo setup over there. Found my first Viori this weekend. I got you. There you go. Yeah, Viori is such a good brand. I haven't found Viori in a minute. It sells so quickly. Definitely better than Lululemon. What are some of your favorite brand tags to find? Mine are Cool, Faherty, Ralph Lauren, Purple Label, something about the tags that make you feel good. Oh man, when I see a tag, if I see a Purple Label tag, I'm like in heaven. Tag? That's a good question. I really like that question. A double RL, get my blood going. A Purple Label. Let me think, what else? Some kind of stupid Masters Tech. Whenever I see a Masters Tech label, that's like immediate money. I'm trying to think what else. You would think I'd say like Patagonia and stuff like that, but not really. Like Jinko or Kuji, obviously. But I really find those. I did buy that Kuji last week. Paid $75 for it. So we'll see. I mean, I still think I can make profit $30, $50 on it, which is, I'll pay $75 to make $50. Ever find an actual rugby jersey? I found a player issue rugby jersey from a club in England. I've never found a player issued rugby jersey, but I have found rugby jerseys, and they sell well. Definitely look for All Blacks. All Black. It's the New Zealand team, I think. Did anyone get a $10.99 for Macari? I sold $800. I'm not sure. I haven't looked. I haven't done my taxes yet. What's my promoted listing? I promote everything on eBay at 9% now. Everything on eBay at 9%, my entire store. Do I do my drafts on eBay or Nifty? I do all my listings on eBay. So I list everything from my phone on eBay, and then I import them onto Nifty. So, boop. I'll show you. So the reason I do that, number one, I'm just so used to eBay and it's just so easy. But I just go over to Nifty and I'll hit the resync to sync in all my items. While that's working, I'll talk. And if you list on eBay and sync it up to Nifty, then that's one platform that you won't have to pay credits on or use your credit. So I only have to use 3 credits to do Poshmark, Depop, Mercari. If you list on Nifty, it's 4 credits. So eBay, Poshmark, Depop, Mercari. Robert Graham sitting $55.99 on eBay. Price too high? It could be. Kathy, it depends on the pattern. Patterns really help your items or your Robert Grahams. Yeah, so those are all the items I need to cross list. But imported them. So now I only have to use 1, 2, 3 credits instead of 4. But that's how I do it. Like that. If you're starting to resell now, already have items to list, would you start with the basic store, not the starter, or just sell as an individual until you go over 250? I would list, if you're just starting, I would not buy a store on eBay. If you're just starting, I would only buy a store on eBay when you really ramp up your listings and you're starting to have to pay insertion fees, a lot of insertion fees. So I wouldn't buy a store. You don't need to have a store on eBay to make more sales. Da, 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 da. She's just talking about your taxes. Just list what you paid monthly for your Nifty subscription. Should be on your, yeah. So what I do for my taxes is I do my year. So I do each month, and then I do my expenses for each month, and then I also do my year. So a year for Nifty, a year for eBay. What else do I do a year for? A year for Restream, which is what I'm talking to you on here for. Those are some of the things I do on for my taxes to write off. Worst weekend ever. Sold only one item. It only gets better from there. You know, get knocked down. It only gets better from there. You're going to get up. You're going to sell more and more. It's ebbs and flows. This weekend was a decent weekend for me, but I've had really bad weekends as well. The code is something else behind it. I know, it's crazy, right? I had a great weekend in sales, weirdly. See, there you go. It's people have good weekends, bad weekends. It's just ebbs and flows of it. Ebbs and flows. Barbara, have a good day. All right, you guys are talking to each other. Literally followed an older lady holding 4 Robert Graham shirts. I noticed she was putting them back. Followed her inconspicuously. She put them down. I picked them up. Felt crazy. You know what? Don't feel crazy. You were like a little ninja, a little spy. No one saw you. She put him down and you picked him up. That's good for you. And someone else could be like, oh man, she got those. I'm just going to go the other way. You're like, no, I see an opportunity here. She could put those down. And now since there were 4 of them, you probably made $100 profit. Is Terapeak Sourcing Insights worth starting with the basic store? Would you start with Nifty and crosslist right away? No, I wouldn't. If you're just starting, I would not buy a store on eBay for the Terapeak portion, because it already is going to give you the 3-month sold comps. And I would not start Nifty right away. Once you get up to like 100 or 200 listings, then you want to start looking at Nifty, because then you can diversify those on the other platforms and then maybe look at a store on eBay at that point, but not starting out. Nope, I wouldn't. I no sales Saturdays or Sunday, but I had 5 since I woke up. Sales will come. That's right. Sales will come. They will come to you. Don't be down to what you got. Whenever I have bad sales, I just fight it with listing more items. I know that sounds redundant, but that's what I do. And what else can you do to run? Can you do a promotion? Can you run sales? Are there offers that you can send out right now? How much will men's Armani shirt sell for? I don't really buy men's Armani too much. I buy a little bit, some of their newer blazers, but not a whole lot. You just have to comp that out. I haven't sold one in a long time. My photo setup isn't long enough for jeans. So Granny, my photo setup is 4x4. I can get jeans on there, just enough to get jeans on there. But if I have anything super long, I have to go upstairs and just do it on my old setup, which is my kitchen floor. I scored someone's Aloe donation. I scored 3 shorts, zip-ups, hoodies, 2 joggers, $5.99 each. Let's go. Aloe is good too. Aloe over Lululemon right now, in my opinion. What are credits on Nifty? To be honest, nothing. So on Nifty, you get credits. So whatever plan you get credits. And so there's your pricing. You get these listing credits. I do the $89.99 a month, and I've never run over. I can basically have unlimited. I'm listing 100 to 120 items a week, and I never run into listing credits. But talking about credits, you're looking at every time you cross-list an item like this. I'm cross-listing over to Poshmark. See, it says that little 1, that's 1 credit. So I have 2,000 credits a month. So that's 1 out of 2,000 credits. If I cross-list this one item, that's 3 out of 2,000 credits a month. That's how they use the credits. So really easy. Again, if you want to try Nifty, there's a free trial on sourceupfinance.com. Hit that link right there. Boop. Free trial. What sub on Nifty did you lower after you initial cross-listed? Started with flip. What sub on Nifty did you lower to after you initially cross-listed? What do you mean, Brookshire? What do you mean? I learned to list more items when sales are down, and it always works. There you go. That's how you combat it. Thanks for your advice. You're welcome. When sales are slow, I just keep listing and sales will follow. Exactly. It sounds redundant, but that's what it is. Because then when sales pick up, I feel like on eBay too, I swear, like once you sell a couple items, it's like that day, more. It's like you have a really good day or a really slow day, one or the other. These are 501s, but they have these cone denim, white oak cone denim. If you see that on Levi's, that's going to increase the value. White oak cone denim. It's a factory. They use. You can look it up on YouTube. There's a video about it. Can you list 150 items a day? No, Felix, I can't. Felix comes in with that question. No way. I'm no tech and sports. Dude's a machine. Can't do that. These sold for $29. I paid $7.99 for them. I'm in What's up, Trisha? I'm in North Carolina for work. I stayed over to shop at the Mount Airy Goodwills. Tip: if you are ever here, stop. I always find something awesome. All right, North Carolina, put your hands up. All right, I will. I'm not over in that region very often, and when I am, we're driving through it. My wife's like, "We're not stopping." You know how it is. We all have those spouses. They don't understand our need to thrift. Are you staying at the 90 a month, or did you lower your subs? Okay, so I'm staying at the 90 a month because of how much I list. I was at the 70 a month, but I was running into the credit thing, and then I just upped it to the 90. And again, I can afford it. It's 90 a month, and I just write it off at the end of the year. So it's a little burn, but you make up that money really quick. Do you do Nifty to track your mileage? I don't understand how to do it. No, I don't use Nifty to track my mileage. I do that separately. So when I do my taxes, I do my mileage separately. I have a whole sheet where I do my write-offs as far as like utilities, mileage, all that sort of stuff. I don't do that on Nifty. Nifty is more for like your inventory, your buy cost, sales, how much did the platforms take, all that stuff. Did you downgrade from $8.99 after the initial sync? No. I still have the 90. I haven't even looked at downgrading to 70 yet, but you can. That's the good thing with Nifty is you can downgrade, upgrade to whatever you want. If you're like, I'm cool, I don't want to cross list for a while, I just want to do the automation, you can just switch your platform, or you can just switch to the automation tool. You're not locked in for like a year or anything like that. Just list the Lucky Brand jeans with the white oak denim. Yes, Lucky Brand jeans with white oak denim do well too. Lucky Brand jeans with white oak. Excuse me. Oh, shoot. Shelby's in here. Shelby, don't act like that's a lie. Shelby is my wife. Talking about North Carolina, Goodwill. Don't act. When we see Goodwills, most of the time you're like, don't even ask. Don't even ask. I know not to ask anymore. I know not to ask. How to increase Poshmark sales. Just sold 3 items in February versus 46 on eBay. Bird, do you have an automation tool for Poshmark? Are you using an automation tool? That's my first question to you. Do y'all track mileage or gas receipts? Mileage. Mileage is what I track, because mileage will cover your gas, your tire wear, like everything. I do my mileage. My CPA has me do my mileage, and she tells me it's better to do my mileage. So take that for what it is. Totally worth $9 a month. There you go. $90 a month. Agreed. Mike knows. I know. Shelby's over here doing that. Yes. So you do have an automation tool. So you're doing the sharing on Poshmark. You're sending out the offers on Poshmark to increase your sales. I don't know other than that. Maybe someone in the TikTok world can answer that. I don't know other than that. If you're doing your shares and you're doing your follows and sending out offers and recreates, I don't know what else to tell you. All those things. All right. This is a Harrington. Listen, I listed this as Harrington. They're like, you can't list this as Harrington. I still do, and I haven't gotten in trouble, but this sold on Poshmark, so not on eBay. Sold for $48. Harrington jacket, bought it for $5.99. These are like right away. Grab it, money in the bank, right away. Easy money, easy. Do you itemize your expenses like you drove X amount on this day, or just add the total? I add the total. So I do total miles for the year. Every CPA might be different. My CPA wants total miles for the year. That's what she wants. And she's always like, keep track monthly too. If I ever need that or whatever, you need to keep track of that as well. But she just wants for the year. Nifty is amazing. It has helped my sales so much, especially the function that automatically sends offers, for sure. Will, we talked about it on eBay. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because of those pants. 6, 7. 7 of my 17 items were Nifty sales on eBay, sending out offers. That tells you anything. I didn't even look at that. Usually I'm looking at promoted listings. I've been selling since October. Sales are finally ramping up. That's good. And I feel confident I've gotten this figured out. Thanks for your willingness to share your knowledge. For sure, Christy. Just paying it forward, honestly. Yeah, for sure. It's good that it's ramping up, especially right now in February. It's typically slow. You should be even doing better come March and April. March and April are typically decent months. If Google's not lying, you get about 70% per mile. Yep. This year, yep, I think it's about 70 cents per mile in 2024. So if you calculated your miles and you have all your miles, which you need to, you get 70 cents per mile, which is a ton of money that you get a write-off. How do you increase your YouTube subscribers? I have no idea. Honestly, followers and subscribers, I have no idea. I just post content. I try to post a short daily and I post like a long form. And then these live videos, these aren't seen by anybody but subscribers. So if you want to go live, you're not going to get new subscribers by going live. These are only to people who follow you for the most, at least on YouTube. But yeah, I don't know. I'm no social media expert. I'm no social media expert other than you just have to be consistent, and it takes a lot of time to build a following. It takes a lot of time for most people. For most people, it takes a lot of time. Took me a lot of time. Do you itemize your expenses like, okay, yeah. Got you. We already answered that one. My bad. Do you use a mileage app? I don't, but Mile IQ is a good one to be using. How do Ralph Lauren chaps do? See chaps all the time. Okay, Brookshire, go back to this live at about 45-minute mark. And I actually go in, or maybe the 40 or 30, I go in and show chaps Ralph Lauren. We went into eBay and looked at it. Carrington jacket, was that the name? Let me see. Nifty. So we're going to go in here. We're going to go to inventory. We're going to go to sold. Should be right here, somewhere in here. Harrington, right there. Harrington. So you see it sold on Poshmark, and then Nifty delisted it from eBay, Depop, or Mercari. So there it is right there. Harrington jacket. That's what you're going to be looking for. If you need real social media advice, follow K-Way Shop on all channels. Yeah, you want real social media advice? Follow K-Way Shop on all channels. He'll give you the social media advice. He loves followers. If you don't list more than 750 items a month, it makes sense to downgrade. Yeah, there you go. My Posh sales are picking up. How do you know that? How do I know what? Posh sales are picking up for you, Jared, so I don't know. What are you doing special? We had questions over on TikTok. They're not doing so well. Yeah, mileage rate includes, it's better to do mileage because it includes wear and tear on your car, tire wear and all that sort of stuff. That's why they do mileage. It's not just gas, it's for wear and tear on your car. Just checked out comps on chaps. They do well. Start getting them. See them all the time. I would not buy chap. I don't buy much chaps at all. But yeah, thanks. How do you edit your video shorts? So if you want to talk social media, I can talk that too. I'll finish this last order, then I can talk a little bit social media if you guys want. It can be an extra stream of income, but I can tell you right now, it's more than likely you'll make more just listing and reselling more items than you would doing social media. But it can be another form, and it can be something you really enjoy. You like talking to a camera, you like sharing your knowledge if you have knowledge to give. If I didn't know much about reselling, I would be uncomfortable doing this. But since I know a lot about it, I'm fine doing it. This is a pair of Burton snow pants. Be on the lookout for Burton snow pants or snow jackets. This was new with tags. I got this at the Dick's outlet during a big sale. They finally sold for $90. And I'm so glad they sold right now, because in a month, I feel like these wouldn't sell for another year. These are going out priority for anything like this. Nifty really helps with Posh. Agree. Nifty really helps with Posh because it does all those follows and all that sort of stuff. So you're going to get on Poshmark, you're going to get all these shares, relist, offers, and then these follows. It does all that in the background. So yeah, it definitely helps with Poshmark for sure. The automation tool. Just know if you claim mileage, you generally increase your chance of the IRS audit. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I've never been audited. And if you do all your stuff right, you shouldn't have to worry about being audited. Also, the live videos as replays do get people. As that is how I chose to subscribe to you. Oh, so encourage subscribers, liking, getting comments in your videos. So how did you, because these live videos, they don't pop up on like a feed unless you subscribe to the person. So I don't know how that is, but good. Glad to hear that. Nope, just a public service announcement. Got you. Public service announcement. If you do your mileage, there's a better chance you'll get audited. Yes, Burton always sells for me, even pre-owned, for sure, Meg. Burton ski and snowboard pants and jackets. Now, they do sell shirts and they do sell other stuff, and that stuff can sell well. Heavier hoodies. There's even stuff like Y2K Burton. But definitely they're heavy-duty snow stuff, snow gear. Okay, so for social media, I don't know a lot about it. And again, you guys know me with eBay and everything. I do everything from my phone. The same thing with social media. I know. Like K-Way does all this stuff on his computer. A lot of people use their computer. I don't. I can do it all from CapCut. I just use CapCut. And I can do all my long form and everything from CapCut. I film everything from my phone, and then I do all my shorts in CapCut and my long form. So my long form content, I'll just hold my phone. You have to hold it this way if you want it to be like a TV horizontal. And you can just film yourself or put it on a tripod and film yourself going over a thrift haul or talking to the camera. And then I just put it right in CapCut, and I do it all in CapCut, export it into my photos, and then just import it onto Facebook or YouTube. I literally do everything from my phone. I don't like spending a ton of time editing. I don't spend a ton of time. I just efficient. Boom, boom, boom. And you can probably tell by my videos. They're not super fancy. I don't have drones flying or anything like that. But it is what it is. How less likely are jackets and hoodies, sweaters to sell at this point until summer starts? Until summer starts? Well, I just sold a pair of snow pants, so likely they'll still keep selling through March probably, but they'll be, as soon as it gets pretty warm across the country, those sales start dropping off, especially the heavier the items are. They start dropping off. Nifty has been a game changer for us. The automation tool has increased Poshmark for sure. You have Nike or Travis Scott's? I don't. I have a pair of fake Travis Scott's. So that's what I have. But that's it, guys. That's all that I have. Because I watch resellers. You came up. I watched you on your replays. I subscribed. You have your content I want to see. Okay, cool, Lance. Well, I'm glad to know that. Michelle, Lance. It's Michelle. It's probably Michelle this morning, right? So yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that worked. But yeah, go live if you want to. you just for social media, you got to be consistent. Bearded told me that a long time ago. K-Way too. But Bearded, because I would thrift with him and we'd talk throughout the day, he just really said you just have to constantly put out content, constantly put out a short. You don't even have to show your face. You can just do a video like, this is what I found, but you have to constantly put it out. And it's very slow to get followers and all that sort of thing. It takes a while to be able to get monetized. And even once you get monetized, once you start seeing really good money or money at all, then it takes a while. So just one of those things. You got to keep posting content if you want to do content. Sold a Polaris jacket this weekend. Let's go. Polaris ski jacket. So like a snowmobile jacket. Let's go. Meg, I haven't found one of those. I think, honestly, the last time I found one was at the bins. A Polaris jacket. When using my iPhone for photos, it auto-adjusts for lighting, which results in various colors in the product. Any suggestions? Yeah. So what I do on my iPhone with lighting, what I do on here, there's an aperture. It's that plus or minus. So there's a little plus or minus symbol right there. Right there. I hit that plus or minus symbol, and then you can adjust the lighting. So see how it's dark? See how it's light? I can adjust the lighting, and I literally do it so quick. So I get my photo, thumb up, hit that button, adjust for the lighting, take a picture. So use that little plus or lighting or plus or minus for the lighting. That's what I do. 92 plus ship on the Polaris ski jacket. Polaris make snowmobiles and four-wheelers, I still think, but they don't make jet skis. But yeah, Polaris, especially those like 80s and 90s print colors, those are great. But even the newer ones do well too. People riding a Polaris want to say I'm riding a Polaris, kind of like Harley. How do you sell similar from your phone? And do you have an Apple or Android? Apple, Jared. Sell similar? Super easy. I'll just go into an item. Let's say I'm looking up Judy blue jeans. I listed a pair last night. I'll just click on that item. And then I'll just scroll down. And it will say in blue, sell one like this. Sell one like that. I'll click sell one like that, and it'll sell similar. Right from your phone. I do it all from my phone. Everything. Messages and platforms notifications will come from the platforms. There you go. It's Michelle. I knew it was Michelle this morning. How much for fake Travis Scott? I don't know. You can IG me. They're size 12. I haven't sold them. They're just sitting. Do you build offers into your listings? If so, how much? I only allow offers on items that are like $30 or more. Most of my items that are around $20, $21, those items I price at the bottom of the market, and I don't allow offers on them, so they're already really cheap. What's up, Mitch? First time in to catch you live. What's up, Mitch? Thanks for coming in. We're done. We packed everything up, so you can always rewatch this later if you want to. Yes, it needs consistency. Have people want to see, encourage likes, comments, etc. will grow. Yeah. And you'll find out what works for you. I still don't think I found out what works for me other than just going live because I like talking to people. But I don't know what works. I don't know what works. Random things will work. Random things will work. And then also my suggestion for social media is start an account with the same name on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. And you can post the same content, same shorts across all those platforms. Because someone like my wife, she only is on TikTok. I'm usually not on TikTok that often. I was a YouTube guy. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Don't scroll down. Top right has 3 dots. Sell similar. Okay. So look, we're learning something new. All right. So we're going to go. We're looking. I want to sell a pair of Judy Blues. Hit that. Top right, there are the 3 dots. The 3 dots. Top right. Oh my gosh, I'm learning something. Hit the 3 dots. Sell one like this. Look at you. Look at you, Mother Teresa. Coming in with the... Okay, so sell similar on your phone. Hit the 3 dots at the top. Sell one like this. Boom. Done. I like you. Subscribe. Thanks, unboxing. Do you think Mercedes-Benz jackets will sell in excellent condition? Yes. People that have Mercedes like to wear Mercedes stuff. Which bins are you and Bearded going to? Mike, I don't know yet. I don't know. And we're only going to go for a little bit of time. We just said like we'll spend some time there and then do other thrift stores. So I don't know which ones yet. South is the cleanest. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. We'll just see a time. Usually it's like we'll figure out our route, but that's what we'll do. Good morning. Sorry I missed you today. It's okay, Shauna. All right. Yeah, great info. Thanks, Mother Teresa. We all learned something new today. Appreciate you guys. I'm going to go take photos. Have a really good day. Last week of February, get all of that spring and summer stuff listed as much as you can this week, because once March comes, that stuff will start selling very, very quick. So let's get it. Have a good day, everybody.